You can write everything down if you want to. Be brave enough to write every one of your goals down. But I'm going to tell you something. Life's going to hit you in your mouth, and you got to do me a huge favor. Your why has to be greater than that knockdown. And I love it. Buster Douglas got knocked out. Nobody ever got knocked out by Mike Tyson and ever got back up. It was almost a 10 count. He was stumbling. They were 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. Saved by the bell. He goes to his corner. The whole world is like, yep, that's it. Once he comes back out, that's it. Mike's going to just hammer him. And exactly that. Mike Tyson came out like, I got him. I got this kid up against the rope. Listen to me, many of you right now, life's got you up against the rope. You can't give up. You can't give in. Listen to me, if it was easy, everybody would do it. And if life's got you backed up, I need you to do what Buster Douglas did. Buster Douglas started fighting back. And the world was shocked. Goliath has been knocked down. What happened? And they went to Buster Douglas and they asked Buster Douglas simply like, what happened? And Buster Douglas said, listen to me, it's real simple. Before my mother died, she told the whole world that I was going to beat Mike Tyson. And 2 days before the fight, my mother died. Buster Douglas had a decision to make. When his mother died, he could die with his mother, or he made a decision, I can wake up and I can live for mom. And he knocked Mike Tyson out simply because his why was greater than that punch. His why was greater than defeat. His why was greater than his trial and his tribulation. And I'm telling you, if you don't know what your why is and your why isn't strong, you're going to get knocked out every single day.
Testing. If you guys can hear me clearly, please type Y in the chat box. You can hear me clearly, type Y in the chat box. All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Brandon Ivy. I am a global with Shopping Sherlock, and this is our Monday evening live getting started training for a company for Shopping Sherlock. Thank you guys for taking time out of your schedule. We do this every single week, every Monday, and it's a very important, especially for brand new people, that once you get started, you plug, number one, plug into the system. And part of that system is what we're doing tonight, getting started training. Because when you get started in a business, you're excited, you just paid your money, you're ready to go, and then the next question is, what do I do next? You start talking to a couple of people, the people you talk to automatically say no to you and they're negative. And you start to feel a little bit down about yourself for a little bit. You might even get that buyer's remorse. Well, maybe I shouldn't do it. Maybe I moved too quickly. So to avoid that, you got to arm your new people with information that's going to empower them so that they'll feel confident that they made the right decision to join your business. And now you're going to give them the tools they need necessary to have success in their business. So I hope this makes sense. I want to welcome, we have 2 J's that got started. One J from Ohio that got started with me, actually, and another J from California that got started with Bill. So I don't see, Bill, I don't see your J on the line yet. I see J from Ohio on the line. But I don't see him on yet, but we are recording this. So anybody that doesn't get this will be able to see the recording. And so thank you guys for being here. This is an important first step for you to join the business. I would encourage, we don't do it tonight, but there is a video, and I always send it in a welcome email to everybody to watch the Power of 4 video. That is very important, because when you get started in the business, your very first goal is to make my money back. You paid $249. You need to get $249 back in your pocket as fast as possible. And there's Jay Taylor. I see him on the line. So welcome, Jay, to our Getting Started training call tonight. We have 2 J's that just got started. So welcome, guys. This is the steps that's going to help you to have success in your business by getting plugged into our system. And that's the most important part. If you talk to anybody that's a 6-figure earner and more, a 5-figure a month earner, they will tell you the success is getting their organization to plug into the system on a regular basis. People ask me all the time, what is the secret? You know what the secret is? It's not the ability to be the best presenter. It's not the ability to talk the best, to explain the business the best. It's the ability to show up on a consistent basis when you don't feel like doing so. See, I grew up in the 80s watching a cartoon called G.I. Joe, and they said knowing is half the battle. Here, showing up is 70% of the battle. Showing up. Most people fail because they fail to show up. And when they start to fail, they point the finger everywhere else except themselves. We cannot control what other people do. You have no control over what other people do, but you have full control over what you do. So a little bit of background on myself. I've been in the industry of network marketing for 16 years. I failed for 10 years. And when I say failed, I mean I didn't make much money. I didn't make enough money to leave my full-time job. I made some money. And it was great. I had a lot of good Christmases. You know, making an extra $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month, that wasn't enough for me to walk off my job. But that extra, especially I remember one time I was at $2,500 a month. That's an extra $20,000 a year. You know, that can be life-changing for a lot of people. So I made some money, not enough for me to walk off my job. That's why I say I failed. But the last 6 years, I've had tremendous success. Been a six-figure-a-year earner. I retired at the age of 36 years old. I've been the top producer of the last 4 years in the company I've been a part of. And I learned by trial and error. I've had great mentors along the way, but it doesn't matter what they taught me. I still had to get off my butt and go out there and do it. That's my success. So if you can be consistent at showing up, everything else will take care of itself. So I'm going to show you actually tonight what the system actually is. So while I pull up my screen share, what I want you guys to do is make sure you mark this down. A couple of key books that you need to read. The first is called Your First Year in Network Marketing by Mark Yarnell. Your First Year in Network Marketing by Mark Yarnell. That will put you 6 months ahead of the game. Very important. A second book is called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. A third book is called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. All right, I've got my screen share going now. If you guys can see my screen, please type Y in the chat box. Want to make sure you guys are there, can see me. Okay, great. So the first thing you want to do that you got started is add me as a friend on Facebook. Add me as a friend on Facebook. That way I can add you to our secret Shopping Sherlock private group here on Facebook. This gives you an opportunity to meet all of our other members all over the world. You can add them as friends. Some of you guys always ask, how do I market on Facebook? Well, there's nothing better than copying what other people are doing. That's how I learned. Just go to somebody's website and copy what they do. Let's say if you go to my Facebook page, here's how I build my business. I got here. We had a Spanish Sherlock call about 30 minutes ago with Angel Nieves from Puerto Rico. Then I had a power team, a 15-minute power call, and not 1 hour ago. Let's see. Here's a video that I made today talking about satellites and internet connection and whatnot. Here's another video. I'm talking about e-commerce. Just copy, what other people are doing. Here's an event we had this past weekend. In fact, yeah, this was in Oxnard, California. So you guys want to see the team. This was our second meeting in Oxnard, in Ventura County. Here's the CEO, Mr. Mike Weeder. Here's me back here, and a lot of the team members. You know what? Jay was here. I don't know if you're in any of these pictures, Jay. See if we catch you in some of these pictures. No, I didn't take these pictures or upload them. This is Michael. Michael got started with us this weekend, but guess who his sponsor is? His sponsor is a guy by the name of Peter Blackwell from Sweden. So Peter invited his guest to all the way in California, and we took care of him. He joined the business, ready to rock and roll with us. That's why it's important to plug in so that you can meet your other team members and you know what's going on. There's Caroline. She just got started with us a month ago. She enrolled 5 people her first day in the business, 8 people her first 30 days, and she got promoted to Power Affiliate. And she just got started in the month of June. Here's the whole, well, part of the group that's there. But anyways, it's good to be on Facebook. You get updates and can see what everybody's doing around the world. In fact, if you add someone named Frazier Brooks, his dad is the #1 money owner in the company named Simon Brooks. And Frazier right now is taking a tour of Kazakhstan. Here's a meeting that's going on in Kazakhstan with Sergey. Sergey makes $30,000 a month. Frazier makes $20,000 a month. And this is a part of their Kazakhstan team. Here's Sergey and Frazier. So it's good. You can keep in touch with what's going on with the company all over the world. And as a matter of fact, at the same time, let's see if I have that. I know I uploaded it. We had the Super Saturday event going on. We also had 2 events going on. Oh, here we go. This was in Hong Kong. This top picture here was going on Saturday. So that was Hong Kong with Global Pete Hamby. Here's in Oxnard with me and Michael Weeder. And here's in Kazakhstan with Sergey and Frazier. We're a worldwide company. So just so you know, it's not just in your own backyard or your neighborhood. All right, the next thing you want to do is make sure you go to ceostraining.info. ceostraining.info. This is how I keep in touch with the organization. So once you log in here, I send out email updates every day. My mentor jumped on me for doing that. He said, wait a minute, Brandon. You mean to tell me that you have to send reminders to people about their own business? See, the reason why he says that is you are the CEO of your business. You don't have a boss. I'm not your boss. I don't tell you what to do. My role as the upline is to support you. Answer whatever questions you need, provide all the support possible, and be there to help you build your business. But you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. What you want to do is have a calendar ready. You want to have a Sherlock folder where you have all of the presentations, the dates, when the trainings are taking place, when the webinars are taking place, what the conference line numbers are. You never want to be in a point where you've got to call your sponsor every day to find out when's the next meeting, when's the next webinar, what's the telephone number. You're not a CEO of your business if you're doing that. You're not independent. Remember, this is not a job. This is a business. So this website, I actually have schedule of events. If you ever want to know what's going on, when, you can just come here and say, oh, today's Monday. What happened Monday? Well, we had a 15-minute power call at 8 p.m. Eastern. Here's the telephone number. We had a Spanish presentation call at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. There's the telephone number. And we have our Getting Started training that's taking place right now. And here's the address for it. What's happening on Tuesday? Oh, we've got 2 presentations, one at 3 p.m. Eastern and one at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Every day of the week, we've got something going on with the webinar, with the address. And also, I send an email update every day as well. Only thing about that, you know, I'm gonna in the near future, I'm gonna be evolving that to text because most people don't read their emails, unfortunately. Also, if you're sponsored by me, I always send out a welcome email with detailed information. In fact, I just did it today, so I'll show you an example. And just to show you how the system works, what happened with my business today, I had a new capture page lead, so I got an email that said somebody out of the country just looked at my capture page. We had a new business partner that enrolled, that's Jay, just joined the business today. And then I had somebody who became one of my customers today. So you get email notifications of that. But let me show you my welcome email, just so you can see some of the information that I put here. So for example, you've got all the steps that I'm talking about now I have here. The websites to register on, your Sherlock websites, support websites for your business, and some videos. It is very important that you go through these. I also attach a getting started training guide, which I'm going to go over in a second as well. Do not just gloss over this. Take the time to go through your welcome email. So after you've got this website and you're registered, the next website is powerteamsherlock.com. Now, I spent all day today. I updated 2 of our websites. This was one of them, our training website, powerteamsherlock.com. Every question you could possibly have, we've covered in our training website in video format, because we know people don't like to read. We've made a video on it. It's very rare that somebody asks me a question that I have never heard of before. So we made sure we made a video on it. So before you call your sponsor with 1,000,001 questions, know that it's all covered in detail if you come here and follow the steps. For example, on this front page, I've got a 3-minute welcome to Power Team Marketing. This video covers who we are as a team and what we're all about. I've been talking for a while. Make sure. If you guys can still see me, type Y in the chat box. Make sure you guys are still with me here. All right, fantastic. Okay, so let me go back. So I've got a 3-minute video welcoming you to Power Team Marketing. I even have a 4-minute video about the culture of our company, so you can see members from all over the world. Next, I've got the webinar schedule again here. So the same one that's on the CEO's training site, I even talk about the webinar schedule here. But every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day of the week, we've got the schedule there. I even have a recorded presentation. This is a full recorded presentation that you can watch at any time, and you can even share it with other people. Then we have online advertising, offline advertising. For those of you who are in a situation like myself, I don't have a warm market. I don't have friends and family to talk to and share about my business. Every single person who knows me knows exactly what it is that I do. So, in order to build my business, I had to learn marketing skills to meet new people. At the end of the day, that's what it takes. So we've got some things to teach you how to do so. We've got how to do it offline, how to do online, and then in our trainings we teach. I do trainings on how to make YouTube videos. We have trainings on LinkedIn, Facebook marketing. But at the end of the day, it is not your sponsor's job to teach you this. It's your sponsor's job to point you in the right direction. I go above and beyond and I actually teach it. But I teach it and put it in recorded format so that it's at your fingertips anytime. I'm going to show you that, what I mean by that in a moment. We've got a tab that says compensation plan. Now, some of you are very good at understanding compensation plans. Some of you are not. When I first got started, I'm notoriously bad at compensation plans. When I see a company, I only have a few questions that I ask. Can I make 6 figures a month, and how many people will I need on my team to do so? Those are the only 2 questions I ask. That's all I need to know. The rest, I figure out when I get paid, why did I get paid? That's just me. I remember my last company, I was at, I don't know, 12, 15,000 a month before I fully understood the compensation plan. It took me 4 months to get it. But for those of you that are the urchins that need to know everything before you lift a finger, then here is a site, this page, goes over every part of our compensation plan. You've got the 20% global check match. We've got the best in social. I need to swap that out. That's going to be called Sherlock Local. We've got Fraser Brooks talking about why the Sherlock comp plan is superior. We've got a visual on how to go star, power, and global. We've got how to build the binary. Show Me the Money with Simon Brooks. Chuck Williams explains the comp plan. I did a mobile app compensation. How do we get paid through the mobile app? We have a power of 2, we have the do your part, and we have the power of 4. So all of these comp plan videos you can watch whenever you have the free time. And that's another thing. You know, everybody, you know, you're not full-time yet. You've got a job. You might even have 2 jobs. You might have kids. You've got a family to take care of. So when you've got the spare time, you know, here's videos that you can go to. Not everybody can make all the live events. We understand that. That's why we make everything in video format. Next is personal development. I cannot stress this enough. I am very, very, very big on personal development. In fact, this coming Saturday, I'm going to be doing a Saturday night training. I haven't done this in 2.5, 3 months now. Saturday night training on how to be a professional. If you are serious about this business, you want to webinar. It's going to be at, what time do I normally do that? Is it 10 p.m.? Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, Saturday night. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on liveonedream.info. How to be a professional. It's based on Eric Worre's book, Go Pro. And I'm excited. I'm going to his event this year in Vegas in October. But I'm very big on personal development. This is the reason why I went from making $1,000 and $3,000 a month to $15,000 to $25,000 a month. Personal development here, once I finally figured it out. The next is we've got our script. So people say, what do I say to people? What do I say to get someone as a customer? What do I say to get them to look at the business? Well, here's a basic scripts that you can follow. I even made a video covering it. If you don't want to read the script, just listen. Now, you don't have to say this exactly word for word. Say what I would say as you would say it. Tailor, make it for yourself. You know, some people, their only script is this. How would you like to make money with your phone? For some people, that's all it takes. For others, it takes, how would you like to make money by giving away an app for free? What? Really? Here's another thing. How would you like to save money every time you go shopping? I mean, it's very simple. Don't overcomplicate this. It is simple. Everybody has a smartphone, and everybody goes shopping. You don't have to convince them to do that. All you have to do is ask them, would you like to save money, or would you like to make money? And once they answer that question, I'm going to show you what to do after I go over this, what the next step is. Oh, I didn't even click on the getting started first steps. Back. Getting started first steps is what I said that we have already done for you. I've got a video here talking about it, but we've got how to set up the mobile price scanner, how to set up the app features, how to view your signups. Jay, isn't that what you asked me today? How to view your signups. I've got a video on it. How to set up your branding, how to set up your coupon, how to share with use of Sherlock. Getting started training video, step 1. Step 2, mobile app setup. Step 3, desktop setup. Set up your auto ship. Very important. Set up your auto ship. All you have to do is log into your back office and you set up your auto ship. Set up your Payoneer account. That's how we get paid. I'm amazed by a lot of people that get started, they're doing everything, and they never set up their Payoneer account. Schedule the grand opening. That's very important. I could do a whole training just on that alone. You just got started. Now you want to make your money back. That's where the power of 4 comes in. You want to enroll 4 people on your team as soon as possible. By doing so, you just made $250 back. The grand opening allows you to do so. If you put 10 guests, 10 people in 1 week in front of one of my presentations, at least 4 will sign up in the business. So the question is, how soon can you have 10 people look at a presentation, whether live or recorded? If you have 10, 4 will sign up. It's nothing but a numbers game. People will say no to you. It's a numbers game. Don't worry about those who say no. How do I invite somebody to it? I've got a video on that. Here's Become a Professional. This is actually the training that I'm going to do Saturday. I've already got the recording one here. The one thing I find interesting, I listen to my own trainings. I never do the same one exactly the same way. And that boggles my mind as well. Before we did our power call today, because I'm not a script guy. I can't read from a script. It sounds horrible. I'm off the cuff type of guy, but I have bullet points in my head that I know I'm covering. And I was listening to the past recordings of the 15-minute power call. I've never done it the same way twice. I follow the same format, though. So don't ever think, oh, I already heard it. I don't need to listen to it again. Repetition. Repetition is the key to all learning. Just like working out in the gym. You're not going to get in shape if you don't do it on a consistent basis. Got to be consistent. Sherlock product overview. Customer acquisition training. How do I sign up a customer? What it looks like in the back office. I've got that training right here. It's all right here. I don't have enough time in one night to do all of these trainings. That's why we've got it in a video format. Next, we have our meeting archive. This is very important. We've recorded all of our presentations and trainings since the day we joined the business, going all the way back to 2013 in September. So you can actually go back and watch all of our trainings. So the trainings are on the right side, and the webinars are on the left side, the recorded webinars. Here's an interview I did with Michael Weeder, that was last month. Saturday Mindset Training, How to Be a Professional, May 17th. That's the last one I did, was in May. It's only in May, June, July. Yeah, two and a half months since I've done this. Do Your Part training, that's very important. Saturday Night Training, How to Do a 3-Way Call with Shopping Sherlock. Brandon, you make a lot of YouTube videos. How do I do that? Well, look at here. How to Make a Video Sherlock training. What is the greatest real estate? Top 3 industries in network marketing. Let's see. Do Your Part training, international presentation. I put that on the wrong side. Mindset training. Sherlock is not a scam. Is Sherlock a scam? Just show them this video. There's a video that I made that really breaks it down. No, we are not a scam. But this is if I were to first get started, this is me. If I had got started today, I would spend all week watching all of this, soaking it all in. I'm the type of guy that likes to click on every button before I start asking questions. That's how I like to learn. The next is, how many times have you ran into a situation, and this goes for any company, where somebody sees the presentation, and you ask them, hey, did you like it? You ready to get started? And they say, oh, it sounds interesting, but I need to do more research. I'm gonna do more research on my own, and I'll get back to you. That happens to everybody. Here's what I say. Great, I already did the research for you. You give them this link, e-commerce news. There's nothing better than third-party verification. Here's a 1 minute and 15-second video talking about the power of e-commerce industry. And you can't turn on the news today without hearing something about e-commerce. And I started tracking this January of 2014. And I started tracking all this. So what I did was I took an article, and then I made a video out of it reading the news article. Whether it's from Fortune, Forbes, USA Today, Huffington Post, Yahoo News, MSN, all of those sites. We didn't write these articles. Online shopping grows. Without rebirth, malls face extinction. Biggest shift in wealth, e-commerce expanding at breakneck pace. Greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of the world. Mobile commerce statistics. Let's move more current because I just updated this. Oh, I didn't put this link on this one. I just updated this today. And here's today's. Satellites to provide cheap, uncensored internet to the world, ready for launch. You guys realize how huge that is? They want to connect the entire world to Wi-Fi. How many times you guys, you leave your house and you got to pay extra on your phone provider to get that roaming data and connection to the Wi-Fi? There's going to be a day where no matter where you are, even in the desert, you will still be connected to the internet because of satellites. And it's going to be for free. That ultimate day is going to come. Here's some biggest news. Well, second biggest news, really. Amazon's market value tops Walmart's as it reports surprise profits. What do you mean surprise profit? It shouldn't have been a surprise. This is a $2 trillion industry growing at this point at $1 trillion a year. If you're in the e-commerce industry, of course you're going to make money. Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, made $7 billion in 45 minutes because of the market rise. It took 100 years for the automobile industry to reach $1 trillion. And e-commerce is adding $1 trillion every single year. It doesn't matter what e-commerce business you're in, you're going to grow with the industry. You're going to become wealthy by default. It's good news for us. Mobile commerce is picking up steam in the U.S. Mobile shopping apps are extremely popular among millennials. I mean, we can't write a better script. They're doing it for us. So show this to all your skeptical people out there. I had one woman tell me, I don't believe it works. I say, really? Do you have a smartphone? Yes. Do you have apps on your phone? Yes. Do you shop online? Yes. Do you like to save money? Yes. So tell me why what I'm doing is not going to work. When you download the app for free, oh, wow, I didn't think of it like that. See, there's only two reasons why somebody will say no to you. Number one, they just don't understand. They just don't get it. And that's okay. This is a new industry. This is a new concept. It's never been done before. Nobody understood the microwave when it first came out. Nobody understood email when it first came out. Nobody understood MySpace when it first came out. Nobody understood Facebook when it first came out, or Yahoo, Google, or YouTube. It'll take a little bit of time. The second reason they say no to you is because they just don't like you. They don't want you making money off of things that they do. It's unfortunate. It's just the truth. Don't worry about it. But here's something else I would advise. Instead of you just giving this to your skeptics, you want to read this yourself. I have a PhD in e-commerce, and I never went to school for business. Actually, let me take that back. I was a business major in college, and I couldn't pass calculus. I flunked it 3 times, so I ended up having to change my major. Plus, I got into an argument with my business professor. That's a whole other story. Changed it to political science. But the amount of research that I've done over the year and a half, I now have a PhD when it comes to e-commerce. Why? Because I read. So if you want to be a professional in your industry, in this business, then you want to read this stuff. Having this knowledge behind you, it empowers your business. It gives you confidence when you're talking to other people about the business. You're approaching them from a position of strength and not, well, maybe you might be interested in this. Oh, no. Your opinion doesn't matter. This is happening with or without you. Either you're going to sign up and save money, or you're going to go keep being broke and spend more money. Either you want to sign up with us and make money in the fastest growing industry, or you're going to be broke looking for a job in 5 years. It's either or. I have a no-nonsense attitude when it comes to building my business. Nobody can show me something out there better. You might show me something that I can make more money quicker, That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for fast cash and that business go out of business in 6 months. I'm looking for long-term residual income. So the next 5 to 10 years, I'm making $1 million a month and more. That's why I am here. But this information will make you a little bit more smarter about the industry, about the business, and have more confidence and understanding about it, what we do. And once you start getting this information, you're going to start seeing it everywhere around you. See, the reason why nobody knows about e-commerce is because it's happening so fast and they're not aware of it. Let me put it another way. Have you ever bought a new car, and as you're driving home, you start to notice everybody on the freeway's got a car like you? Hey, where did they all come from? They've always been there. You just weren't aware to look. Ladies, have you ever bought new shoes or a purse or a dress, only to notice other women that has the same thing that you never noticed before? Why is that? You're aware of it now. Now that I'm aware of e-commerce, because I got to tell you, if I go back to August 2013, I was clueless about e-commerce. I had no idea. And I'm ashamed to say that, knowing what I know now. So this is going to arm you guys. Let me do a quick check. Make sure you guys are still with me. Still here? Type Y in the chat box. Great. Almost still making sense. And then we've got Shopping Sherlock promo videos. I don't know what videos to show people. What I show them? Go ahead. We got a bunch of promo videos here. Pick one. 90-second mobile app, Sherlock fundraising sizzle video, Black Friday. You know, we've got a bunch of promo videos here. Now, something I'm excited about I'm going to show you. Oh, let me show Team of Hope's training site. Has his team. It's called Team of Hope. We work very closely together. Me and Chuck are not on the same team, but we work together as if we are. So he's got a nice blog here that, I mean, it's very well done. A lot of content, more content than I have on my site. So I will take the time to go through this as well. Teamofhope.com. Then, of course, we recognized our #1 money earner, Simon Brooks, has a site called SherlockGlobalAcademy.com. Now, the site is free, but it also comes with a capture page. If you want the capture page, it's one-time fee of $99. That capture page comes with a video, and the video is 8.5 minutes long, and it is awesome. It is the best Sherlock video that I have ever seen. That's here. In fact, I'll put this link in the chat box so you can see. But this video comes with their capture page system, and you have to be a part, pay the $99 to get access to that. So here is the link to that video. If you haven't seen it, awesome. But anyways, let's say you just sign up for free. You're going to be on Simon's mailing list. He sends out good information. But they created something cool. You click on Getting Started, and they have a PDF guide, Getting Started guide. Now, I send this in an email out to all new people as well. Only problem with email, probably only 10% of you guys actually open it up. Some guys I've signed up in the business didn't even know it was there. They didn't even look at the email that good. But I've got this in the email as well. Also, you can see we have our next upcoming event is our international convention coming up in Birmingham, UK. Where is that? Here we go. In September. I'll be there for that. I'm looking forward to that event. Go to Eventbrite to go ahead and register for it. There's still time. There's still seats available if you can get to the UK. It will change you'll be 6 months to a year ahead of everybody else if you're at that event. Or who do you know in England? I'm going there. You're going to have me meet with them. All right, so now something also I haven't pushed a whole lot until now is I have a generic website called SherlockPresents.com. Write this down. SherlockPresents.com. Nobody can sign up on this website. Nobody can opt in on this website. It is not a list builder. It is not an autoresponder. It is just an information page. So for those of you that are brand new, we don't want you going out there trying to explain this business to anybody. That's not your job. Your job is just to pique their interest. And you say, well, what do I do after I pique their interest? Take them here. SherlockPresents.com. This is a placeholder video. It's a teaser video, 3 minutes and 55 seconds, because the video is going to change in less than 60 days. Some of you guys may have never even seen this video. But watch that video. Underneath that video is the 90-second mobile app video. And once somebody sees those two videos, either they want to know more of it or they don't. If they want to know more information, they just click here for more information. Now we're going to talk about the Sherlock products. Here we've got the Sherry Tab did a 4-minute demo video. Those of you who see my presentations on Tuesday and Thursday, this is the video that I play in the presentation that talks about what the Sherlock app can actually do. Below that, we've got the products of Shopping Sherlock. Below that, we've got the Sherlock app price scanner in action. We've got the mobile app in the price scanner in action in the UK, so people can actually see how the price scanner works. Once your guest sees that, they want to know more? Great. Step 3, Shopping Sherlock compensation plan. We've got the company 4-minute compensation plan video. This is on your home page. Below that, we've got the Power of 4 video. And then below that, I have mobile app compensation plan. They want to know even more after that? Click here to see a full presentation of Shopping Sherlock. So here, this is someone told me, I don't know if this is true or not, but that this was one of the best presentations that I've done. It was back on May 7th, so I added it here. It is a full 35-minute presentation, just like we do on Tuesday and Thursday. So for people who say because of family or a job, they can't make it to a live presentation, show them this. It's just like being there live. They see the presentation, and even below that, I added 2 videos. This video is probably one of the most important. It's called Shopping Sherlock is the Future of Network Marketing. It's how long is this one? An 11-minute video. This video took off bigger than I thought it would. In the UK, this is the only video they show, and they're signing people up. I got a message from Oli last week, and he said he had a meeting, and all he did was show this video, and 15 people signed up in the business, just from this video alone. And then I made a follow-up video to this yesterday. Well, what day's today? Monday? Yeah, I did it yesterday. It's called E-Commerce is the Golden Ticket. And this video is 8.5 minutes. So both these 2 videos combined with the presentation video, somebody at this point is ready to make a decision on whether they want to join the business or not. There's nothing else to know after this. Remember, we want to keep things simple. We don't want to give somebody a drink of water with a fire hose. But if you take somebody through this process, they're going to be ready to join the business or be a customer. But at this point, you definitely want to put them on the phone on a 3-way with your upline so your upline can answer questions. Okay? So that's what you use more. You're taking somebody through this process, and we're going to start making this mandatory because this website does all the work for you. Only thing you have to do is make sure that they look at it. Don't just shoot somebody a link and say, take a look at this. Actually tell somebody, hey, listen, I want to make an appointment with you. You got an extra 15 minutes? Great. You're in front of your computer right now? I want you to go to SherlockPresents.com. Watch that first 4-minute video, and then watch the 90-second video after. I'll wait on the phone with you. Don't just send them a link. This is still a people face-to-face business. We just take advantage of the internet because you don't have the resources to fly all over the country. You know, I'm in Los Angeles, but 90% of my organization is outside of California. So I have to use the internet to reach new people. But you still want to be personable with them. Don't just shoot them a website link. They're never going to open it up. Call them up. Say, look, you got to get in front of your computer right now. You got to go look at this. SherlockPresents.com. Watch those first 2 videos. It's only a couple minutes long. Then watch the video. Wow, what'd you think? I don't even like to use that. What did you like? What did you like about what you saw? Wow, I get paid for giving something away for free. Great, you want to know more? Click on here for more information. We're going to talk about how the app works. We're going to show you a demo of using the price scanner actually in the store. Show them these videos. Yeah, you know, let me show you how we get paid. Click on step 3. Look at this is how we get paid. Yeah. You want to know more? Guess what? I want to show you a full presentation. And we got the full presentation. Oh, you've been in network marketing for a while? You know the industry is changing, right? People are moving from brick and mortar to click and order. Brick and mortar to click and order. Product companies are having a problem. Sherlock's the future of network marketing. Watch this video here. They're going to sign up. So let me type this. I want to make sure you guys use this tool. SherlockPresents.com. And again, it is not a capture page. It is just an information page, website, that everybody can use. I have no idea who's looking at it. I don't get tracking like that because I didn't set it up that way. Now let's talk about your home page. ShoppingSherlock.com/your ID number. ShoppingSherlock.com/your ID number. All right, here, this is your, let me log out. This is your home page. You can actually sign up Sherlock's people who get the app right here. All they have to do is come to your home page. You've got your picture down there once you set your picture up. You've got a quick video here. But all they need to do is put their email address in and start saving now. They can sign up for the app. Once you've got the app, you click on Shop Login. This is how you do it on the desktop. So it's log in. I'm not going to go into detail on this because I already got the videos on our Power Team Sherlock page. But you got your shop, flights, hotels, daily deals, Sherlock deals, compare. You can change this app to different countries. These are all the countries that the app is currently tailor-made for. If you have a new country that you don't see it listed here, we can open up a new country. And that's what it takes. Like Mexico is what I want. We need to have a leader, first and foremost, and at least 200 reps in that country. Then we'll tailor-make the Sherlock for that country. You can change the language translator down here by change the language. You can click on Grow Your Network. This is how if you want to invite people to become a customer, you can do it from here too. It attaches to Facebook and your email account. You can even view the map that shows all of your customers all around the world. You click on Profile, and Profile to the left here is where your sign up, your usage income, your cashbacks will become later. Now here's how the usage income works, guys. They're very important. There's a 60-day turnaround when you sign up a customer and you actually get paid. Why? Because nobody is actually buying anything from Sherlock. They're buying it from whatever store Sherlock redirected you to. Would buy Amazon, Macy's, Staples. It doesn't matter. But when a transaction is made, those companies will sit on it for 30 days. They want to make sure that it is a clean transaction. What that means is that there's no chargeback, that there's no return, that there's no damage, that the credit card went through. So once they finally are satisfied that it is a clean transaction, they look to see, where did this customer come from? Oh, they came from Shopping Sherlock. Then they pay Shopping Sherlock. Then Sherlock turns around and pays you. That is a 60-day turnaround. Then after that, it's like every 30 days. So even though right now we are in July, we're getting our usage payment for May. Does that make sense? And then June, and then July, and so on, so forth and so forth. You have active customers and you have partial customers. An active customer is somebody who is using the Sherlock at least 2 to 3 times a week. It is not based on, what if I buy a refrigerator, how much money do I make? No. It's based like Facebook model, the Google model. It's worth per Sherlock. See, here's how it works. When Sherlock first got started, the app was only worth 6 cents. 6 cents. But the more people that bought or downloaded the Sherlock and started using it and making purchases, the value went higher because all purchases that's made goes into one big pool, global pool that's split amongst all the active Sherlocks. So if somebody from Russia buys a microwave, we all get paid. It's just split evenly. But it's based on an active customer. So if somebody is using the Sherlock to do searches 2 to 3 times a week, that's considered an active customer. Now, here's the only thing is we don't know what people will buy, when they will buy, how much they will buy, or where they will buy. All we do know is that 70% of people who do a search, it always ends up in a purchase. It's all based on algorithms. I never have time to go over this in detail in the presentation because it's going to go over people's head. I just want you to know an active customer is someone who's using it 2 to 3 times a week. Let's say they don't use it 2 to 3 times a week, maybe only once a week. Do I still get paid? Yes, they're considered partially active. It's not the full $2.50. It might be 75 cents, might be 40 cents, might be $1.50. Just all depends. And again, click on everything here. That's how you learn. Click on everything. Let me log out of this. Also, take the time at the bottom here. You've got Meet the Team, Executive Message, Testimonials, Frequently Asked Questions. This answers 90% of the questions a new person asks when they first join. Direct them, before you ask me any questions, please go here and read this stuff. Now log into your back office, and I was waiting. I know we have a demo account, and I didn't get that in time. So, wait, I hate doing this. I don't want to get in trouble, but I think it's important. Who do we have on the line? Let me make sure. I don't have a looky-loo. All right, we're pretty good. I'll go ahead and do it. All right, let's go here. All right, you click on back office login. You put in your ID number and your password. Once you do that, you click on login. It's going to log you into the back office. Here's what the back office looks like. It tells you how many personal affiliates. I have personally enrolled 170 people. It tells you how many of them are on auto ship, how many's in your total downline, how much money you've made. Even below that, we have what's called banked volume. You're going to have one leg that's bigger than the other. Do you lose out on any money? No. You don't lose out on the money. It just goes into bank volume until your other side starts to build to catch up. It goes into bank volume. The only way you lose your bank volume is when you get off your auto ship. If you get off the $34.95, that goes to zero. You don't want that to go to zero. That's like money in the bank. Just build your other team. So when you first log in, it's going to ask you to set up your auto ship. Then after you set up your auto ship, here it says choose payment method. So you click on choose payment method. That way, you can either do direct deposit or Payoneer. There's only 2 reports that I look at on genealogy. That's list view and that's tree view. Now we've got all this other stuff here. Like I'm working on becoming a diamond affiliate. So the diamond affiliate, really 2 or 3 away, globals away from becoming a diamond. Once you're a global as well, you've got something that's called your pair report. You know, if you're not a global, you're not going to see this. But as a global, it shows you as a more detailed report of your organization. And let's see if it comes up for me. You see here on the left side, it's showing you all in yellow. That means you've already done these. So I've got Star, Power, Global, Silver Global, Gold Global, 1 away from Platinum Global, 3 away from Diamond. but it shows you a more detailed report. So you can click on any of these names, and you can see what your downline is doing. So it's very, very extensive, covers a whole lot of stuff. Good to know. All right, next website you want to know is your capture page. MyShoppingSherlock.com/your ID number. We are in the process of, we hired a branding company and a marketing firm, and they're going to change all of this. Within the next 4 or 5 months, you're going to see a completely different look to our business and rebranding of Sherlock Nation. But right now, we all have a free capture page that comes with your business. And it has a 90-second video about the mobile app. And if somebody likes what they see, they can put their first name, last name, email address, and they click on submit. When that happens, you're going to get an email notification that somebody visited your website. So you can contact them. It's going to give you the contact information. That's free to use. I use this. In fact, I have it mask forwarded through GoDaddy. Mine is brandonivy.net. Takes me right here. So you can do that. Then there's also, I use a third-party capture page that was produced by Global Rod Doctor and David Ratliff. Mine have it mass forwarded to don't Google it, Sherlockit.com, but it's ultimatemarketingsolutions.com. It's got a minute video. You know, you've got little strolling here, Nordstrom's, PetSmart, Macy's, Kohl's. It's got my picture, my name and my telephone number, my Facebook, people can contact me. After about 30 seconds of this video playing, this phone icon will switch to where now someone can enter their email, their name, their email address, and that they want to know more information. And in fact, that's what happened to me today, because I got this reply right here. Ultimate Marketing Solutions capture page. Carlos Alberto got me his email address and his telephone number, because I don't know, I have no idea who he is. I have my website that I'm marketing. I attached my website to my YouTube video, so you probably saw a YouTube video and hopped on and is taking a look at us. So you see your first name, last name, phone number. This capture page costs me $20 a month. It's not mandatory. If you want to use it, you can, but you have a free one through the company. Another page that you have through the company is http invitation.shoppingsherlock.com/your ID number. This is where people go to download your app if they want to do it from the computer. You'll have your ID number will automatically pop up. If they were to click on desktop, it redirects them to your home page, so they can just put in their email address. This is for people who don't have smartphones. Or if they have an Android, they click on Android. It takes them to the Google Play Store. You see here, it says already installed for me. But if it's not for you, then you can install it and it will automatically download the app to your phone. If you have an iPhone, you click on iOS. It'll take you to the iTunes Store, and you can download it. So those are the 3 ways. What I do with my page, I also have mine mask forwarded to hotsherlockdeals.com. This is what I put on my business cards. So it's just mask forward. I don't people. If I put invitation.shoppingsherlock.com/ID number, people aren't going to remember that. Hot Sherlock Deals, yeah. So I would recommend you mask forwarding this. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the system that you plug into. You plug into the system, everything else will take care of itself. I can't stress this enough. All of your questions will be answered. How to market online, offline is there. How to build my team. How to set up a grand opening. How to do this, how to do that. It is all at your fingertips by plugging in. We have 5 presentations that we do a week. 2 of them on Tuesday and Thursday, and 1 on Sunday. Those are live presentations. Your job is to invite as many people as possible as guests onto those presentations. If you have 10 guests on, 4 will sign up in the business. It's just a numbers game. If you have 20 guests on, 10 of them will sign up in the business. You know, how I got my start, my first day in the business, I was not playing around. I invited over 200 people to a presentation within my first 2 hours of joining the business. And you know what happened? 160 of them didn't show up. Looks like a failure, right? 40 people did show up. You know what happened after that? Those 40 people, 25 of them said no, they weren't interested in the business. 25 people said no. 15 people said yes and signed up on the spot. So my first day in the business, I broke the company record by having the most signups in one day. But it was a numbers game. I had to go through 200 people to get those 15 signups. And those 15 people turned into 40 in my first week. And those 40 turned into 137 my first month. Those 137 turned into 507 my first 60 days. Those 507 turned into over 1,000 2 weeks after that. First 90 days in the business, I was at $12,000 a month. It's a numbers game. Now, you can go through 200 people in a week, or you can go through 200 people in a year. It is completely up to you how fast you want to move. I went through 200 people in the first 24 hours. I was not playing. I needed to get off my job. I was hurting. I needed to make money today. I'll figure everything else out as I remember a buddy of mine got started at the same time I did. He was an urchin. So you know what he did? We signed up at the same time. He was like, well, you know, I got to do some more research to really learn this thing and figure out the comp plan. So by the time he got all his questions answered, by the time he mastered the presentation, he understood everything and was ready to start to talk to people, I was at $12,000 a month and he was at about 50. So you can be ready or you can make money. You make money by inviting people to the presentation. That's it. It's as simple as that. If you've got any questions, go ahead and type your questions in the chat box. While I pull up, there's a video that I want to play. This one's called Become Good at Something. Become good. If you want to be good at something, become good at this business. Yeah, I did record this, Nyla. So become good at something. But now what's the next step? Especially for both Jays that got started with us. We've got 2 presentations tomorrow. One at 3 p.m. Eastern that I'm doing, and one at 9:30 p.m. Eastern that that Rod Doctor's doing. Invite guests out to them. And then we're doing 2 more on Thursday. And then the one with Diamond Chuck Williams on Sunday. That's your goal. Make your money back. You want to enroll 4 people. Find 4 people that has $249. And you just made $250. And then teach them how to do the same thing. You made another $200. And then you teach them how to do the same thing. You made $800, and it keeps going. Soon you'll be at $3,000 a month, $17,000 in bonuses by just duplicating 4, getting 4, getting 4. And you do that while you're learning this. Simple business. We just give an app away for free, and we show people how to do the same thing. The rest will work itself out. So I don't see any questions. Fantastic. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Let me play this last video. I will see you tomorrow for the webinar at 3 p.m. Eastern. Curious to see how many will you guys, not only, even if you don't have a guest, you want to be on the presentations. You want to be there. People ask me, Brandon, how many hours a week do you spend in your business? That's a trick question for me. For me, it's when the job gets done. You know, on a 9-to-5 job, you used to work at 40 hours or 60 hours a week. You can't go home until the clock, you know, ticks at 5, 6 o'clock. For me, it's when the job gets done. But really, what Chuck Williams teaches of being a power performer is show up to at least, 7 or 10 presentations a month. We have 20 a month going on. Jay says, is there a site that shows what the Sherlock is worth monthly? No, the site is since it's being updated depending on your customers, your own back office does. When you look at your customers, it tells you what the value of it is, of the active and the partial. Right now it's at $2. Well, I remember it was at $2.72 last time I had looked for my customers that are active customers. All right, guys, thank you for joining us. Here is that video, and I'll get this recording out as soon as possible. And I'll tell you this, guys, too. I am on a race. We've got our international convention coming up in the UK, and when we get back from that, it is on and popping. I'm putting my head down like no other. A hard run to see how many of you guys want to have the greatest Christmas that you've ever had. You can have this year. Thank you for joining us. My name is Brandon Ivy, Global with Shopping Sherlock. God bless. Good night. Here's the video. Bye-bye.